get through fire. Wanna get through pain. Wanna get with violence. Wanna get with shame. I'm the target.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Cass Connors, and we are here for another exciting episode of SWW Rush. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a stacked card for you this evening, but you need to remember to hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on post notifications for more exciting action here in Club Rush. So let's get into the match card. In one of our matches this evening, Richie Rich is gonna do battle with Daniel Dynamite. Both men looking to prove a point. Also this evening we have some striking women's action as Kelly Rose does battle with Big Boa. And in our main event for this evening, Catch 22's Jordan John Ball does battle with the left-hand pass. Rio De Niro, the Rush World Champion, in the main event. But in our opening contest, Rick Turner takes on the Outlaw Grayson Stone in a hardcore rules match.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following opening contest is set for Regulation 1 Fall and is a hardcore match. Introducing first, from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 228 pounds, Rick Turner.
Ladies and gentlemen, I think Rick Turner is walking in a match with some major questions on his mind, because he's going to do battle with a guy that we saw in his first matchup, a big fatal four-way hardcore rules match. Absolute decimate the competition. So I wonder how confident Rick Turner is walking in here tonight facing the Outlaw.
His opponent from Tombstone, Arizona, weighing in at 251 pounds, Grayson Stone.
The Outlaw from Tombstone, the representative of the left-hand path, has been nothing but impressive. And I wonder if he can continue to show that tonight against Rick Turner. Because Grayson Stone is one bad man. It's going to be very interesting to see if the Outlaw can keep pushing, or if Rick Turner can put a full stop in the momentum of Grayson Stone. Hardcore rules match That means anything goes. Bell's going to be rung, and here we go. Rick Turner, Grayson Stone, and both men look excited to get this match underway. Turner starts with an open hand. Top him out. What a massive discus forearm by Stone. But look at Turner. Turner back up, delivering a couple of jabs and delivers a right hand. Turner drops Stone, and now Turner's in control. You wonder who's going to get the first massive advantage in a matchup like this, because this match could go so many different directions. There's so many unquestionable variables in a anything goes match. What a knee. Stone off the ropes and what a boot. And Stone looks to bring out some of the weaponry early. Gonna introduce a light tube into the matchup. No counter. Double across the midsection by Rick Turner. Turner now lining up. Stone cracks him again. The shards of glass all over the ring now. Oh, and now look at the guitar introduced by Rick Turner. Oh, but Grayson shuts him down at another discus. But look at Turner. Turner back up to his feet, shuts Stone down, but Stone now nails a knee on Rick Turner. Got the guitar in hand. Does no counter shot across the midsection. Now look, Turner eyeing up. No counter. Grayson with another shot across the midsection of Rick Turner with that guitar. Now's got him up and what a shot with it. A heavy object like that guitar can do a massive amount of damage. So could something like this. That trash can lid pinged off the face of Rick Turner. Turner having to roll out after that one might have made him all loopy. And now look at the trash can. I mean, not the trash can, the traffic cone. Being held up, and oh, what a shoulder block by Rick Turner. Turner now's got that traffic cone. And now look at Turner with a shot. What the hell could Rick Turner be going for here? Rick Turner assisted atomic drop with the traffic cone. Oh, a brutal move there. A hard landing for the Outlaw. And then just smashes him with that traffic cone. And what could this be? Look at the cookie sheet. Gotten by Rick Turner. No counter from Stone. Stone now. Oh my gosh, just cracked him with the cookie sheet. Stone sends that light tube loaded cookie sheet. He's got another guitar now. Look at Stone just tosses it at Rick Turner. Oh, and now another light tube also introduced by the Outlaw. Stone is adding in a bunch of his own. Oh, but now look. Stone and Turner going back at it here on the outside. Both men jockeying for position. Stone has really tried to control this matchup. Look at Turner trying to use the barricade for his advantage. And cracks another big shot to Grayson Stone. Look at that. That trash can lid now. Eyed up and bed up. No counter. Shot, another overhand shot. Now, look at a suplex. Oh, look at, oh my gosh, right on top of the head of Rick Turner, and then does it again. Grayson Stone is betting up Rick Turner right now. They might be looking to crumble him. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Grayson Stone is one of the baddest men Club Rush has. And Rick Turner's finding that out in a worst way possible. Stone just added in that barbed wire layered ladder. And this could be a bad position now for Rick Turner as he keeps getting pinged off that metal barricade. Stone now he's going to turn it to the apron. Doesn't get better so far for Rick Turner. It's just gotten a little bit worse every time. Now brought into the ring. Oh, he's got that cookie sheet again. That metal cookie sheet. Look at, oh my goodness! Into the cover. Counts. 2. No, but a kick out from Rick Turner. I think Stone's starting to contemplate what is it going to take to put down Turner, because he's put him through a lot early in this matchup. Stone now he's got that ladder, that barbed wire ladder set up in the corner. But now look at Rick Turner. Turner with the jabs, pulls him with the right hand. Can Turner pull this out? Sends Stone into the corner. It's a big moment for Rick Turner to apply some damage to Grayson. Stone shoots it to the barbed wire ladder. Big damage coming as Stone went chest first into that barbed wire ladder. Oh, now look at the trash can lid by Rick Turner. Turner, look at the damage it pings Stone with the trash can lid. Look, calling him up again, and levels it. No, counter from Stone. Stone now, levels Turner. Oh, now look at Grayson Stone, scouting. Levels him, what a forearm. I don't think he's done, picking him back up now. Oh, he shoots him into the corner, look at Grayson. Oh, but look at Rick Turner. Turner with a chop. Overhead shot. Big shoulder block. What could Rick Turner be looking for to put Stone on ice? And I think it's got to be a big move here. He's going to want to do so. And he might be going for that big move. This might be the big moment he needs. Rick Turner might eliminate the Outlaw right now. What a superplex out of the barbed wire ladder. Crowd loving to hear him club rush into the cover. Counts. 2. Not enough to put down the Outlaw. Stone struggling to get up. No, whip for a shot. Countered. Grayson whip for the knee. Countered from Turner. Turner with a shot to the knee. Look at the jab. Falling away from Rick Turner. Hit level Stone on the ladder. Look at Turner. Turner calling up Stone and pings him. Calling him up again. Look at that. Another shot. Now look. Turner's going out again. What is this going to be? It's another one of those layered cookie sheets. But Turner's not even done there. Turner's also going to introduce the steel steps into the mix. Turner's not even done at one set. He's going to introduce both sets of steel steps into the mix. A crowded ring situation is what's happening right now. Stone and Turner brawling. Look at Stone, send Turner into the corner. Big moment here. Grayson Stone could look for the win. Big shot. Stone has Turner up on his shoulders. Stone looking. Death Valley driver off the top. Into the cover. Off the Death Valley driver. Off the top rope. Kick out by Rick Turner. A hard landing on those steel steps as well from Turner, but not enough to put him down. Look at Stone reaching with the stairs. Now one set of stairs thrown out by Grayson Stone. Stone now sends Turner. Look at it. Oh, goodness, just ping Rick Turner with that trash can lid. Now doing some interior decorating with that ladder and the stairs. What the hell is Grayson Stone looking to do right now? Oh man, what a knee. and another knee. Multitude of knees lining up. Now look at Stone. What a boot! Oh, just drove Rick Turner all the way to the floor. Grayson now sends him off the barricade. Look at this as well. That guitar that was introduced earlier for Grayson Stone now might be utilized by the man. A symphony band played here in Club Rush. What a shot with the guitar. Now dragging him back, sends him back in. Rick Turner, people can't deny he's taking one hell of a beating. Sent back into the corner. Now look at this. What the hell is going on here? Look at that. Look at Stone. Stone could be looking for another one of those Death Valley drivers. The first one landed hard on the steel steps. Turner's in trouble now again. Stone's gonna toss it. It's hard on the barbed wire ladder. Into the cover. Counts. 2. Not enough to beat Rick Turner. And Stone's starting to get pissed. Look at Stone. Stone with a shot. Stone had enough of Rick Turner's got him up powerbomb position. And now levels him on top of the ladder and the stairs. By Rick Turner. Whether you want to admit it
Here is
or
your winner
not,
by pinfall,
Grayson Stone
Stone.
might be the baddest man that Club Rush has. Grayson Stone has put one foot in front of the other. Another battle won at high noon by the Outlaw.
Hey yo, faithful, how y'all living? Because the coach has a question for you. Are you ready to make a name for yourself? To square off against some of the best technicians in the business? To see if you have what it takes to hold some gold around your waist? Well, you've come to the right place then, partner. The call to join the next class at the SWW Performance Center is officially open, and we can't wait to see who walks through those doors next. What started as a small group of talented individuals has quickly grown into a place where anybody with enough hard work and dedication can make it happen. Hell, if I can coach a Gator Wrangler into becoming a champion, who knows what I can do for you. All you gotta do is join the SWW Patreon, sign up for the breakout tier, and me and the green team will be waiting for you back at the gridiron. It's honestly real simple and only costs, what, $10? Man, I spent that on lunch before I came in here for that shoot. So what are you waiting for? Be a part of the SWW Patreon today so you can rock with the best of us over here at Catch 22. Join the breakout tier and prove that your rise to the top is truly inevitable. We'll see you soon. Now let's get back to the action.
The following contest is set for Regulation 1 Fall. Introducing first, from Houston, Texas, weighing in at 245 pounds, the Black Diamond, Richie Rich.
Ladies and gentlemen, Richie Rich bringing the vibe here in Club Rush. I'm excited to see how this match between him and Daniel Dynamite occurs here tonight. Definitely taking in the crowd is the Diamond, Richie Rich. This is gonna be A exciting second contest here on Rush. We've still got that exciting main event between JJP and the Rush Heavyweight Champion Rio De Niro. But this one isn't going to disappoint either.
And his opponent from Edinburgh, Scotland, weighing in at 205 pounds, Daniel Dynamite!
This is an exciting moment also on Club Rush. You can argue the moment between Richie Rich and Daniel Dynamite is gonna be explosive. Dynamite and Rich both looking to prove they've got so much to give here in Club Rush. Gotta think the roster is continuing to elevate. And the crowd heavily behind Daniel Dynamite here in Club Rush. A strong crowd backing for the Scotsman. A match that looks to show out and do not disappoint. Richie Rich, Daniel Dynamite, the lockup is set, and here we go. Richie Rich takes the risk. Who is going to get the advantage? Richie tosses him across the ring. Runs in. Dynamite stops him up. Dynamite shuts him down. I was going to drive him across the ring into the ropes. Referee looking to get in. Break it. Dynamite with a shot across the ribs, though. And now look, Dynamite and Richie again. Now again got the wrist, does Daniel Dynamite. Whips him down. Dynamite though, Richie ranches in. Now's a couple of punches, but Dynamite with the counter. Dynamite shoots him into the corner. Shot to the mid, a massive shot to the leg. Now a shot to the midsection, another shot to the midsection. Dynamite's not done, nails a third shot. Dynamite over the top, leg guillotine. Over the bottom rope. An impressive leg drop by Dynamite. Dynamite looking to continue to apply the pressure. Nailing boots to the side of the head. Dynamite picking up. Richie now. What's going to happen is going to set him up. No counter from Richie with the elbow. Shot to the midsection. Richie going for a big move now. He's got him up, suplex position. Countered by Dynamite. Dynamite chop block to the back of the knee. And Dynamite now with a forearm looking to do the damage needed. Richie counters out. And now look at Richie. Richie taking out the knee of Dynamite. Not done, but no, look at Dynamite. Dynamite kicks him off. Dynamite with his own shot. Dynamite now traps the arm, rolls through, look at the inside cradle. Here we go, counts. 2. No, kick out by Richie Rich. Rich still getting this striking offense, went for a discus forearm, countered by Richie. Richie with shots to the midsection, shot across the face now. Match is starting to pick up pace. Takes out the leg. A massive drop on the knee, and it continues to be a point of emphasis for Richie Rich. Richie shoots him across the corner. Richie dives. Oh, look at the bulldog! Richie now onto the apron. Look at for the tope atomico. Countered out by Dynamite. Dynamite shuts him down into the knee buster. I was going to take the leg. Look at this. Ankle lock locked in from Dynamite. Could be a big moment here. Oh, but no, look at the roll through. The roll through from Richie. Oh, but look at Dynamite shut him back down. Excellent, excellent submission game from Daniel Dynamite. Oh, but look at Richie. Richie rolls through again. Richie rushes in. Here we go. Roll up. Referee. Perfect position to call the rope break. Dynamite went for the discus. Got caught with an uppercut. Dynamite shuts it down though. Discus countered again from Richie. Richie with the back elbow. Another back elbow from Richie Rich. 3 consecutive elbows from Richie Rich. And now look at Richie beating the hell out of Dynamite. Continuing to do damage, and I think Dynamite even might have got a little cut. Look at Dynamite. Dynamite now has shifted gears. Look at the leg trap DDT. And be smart from Dynamite again, going for that leg trap DDT. We're gonna do damage. Oh no, Richie fights him off. Richie rushes. Oh, caught him! What a discus forearm! Used Richie's momentum against him into the cover. Counts 2. Not enough to put away Richie Rich. Dynamite watching closely. Rushes in. What a super kick. Into the cover. Off the super kick this time. Counts 2. Not enough. Again. Not enough to put away Richie Rich. Oh, look at the counter from Richie. Big jab, another jab. Consecutive jabs, kick across the face. Shot to the midsection. Knee to the midsection. Another knee. Multiple knees. And now look at him. Tossing down Dynamite. Richie in position. Oh no. He's actually going to counter what he was going for. Look at Richie. Went for the lariat. Dynamite stood on the apron though, caught him with a shoulder to the midsection. Dynamite now shoots him across the ropes. Look at Dynamite coming now. No counter from Richie Rich. Richie caught it with the kick. Richie now calling up Daniel Dynamite. Richie off the top, went for the super kick. Got caught. Dynamite now doing damage. Counter from Richie. Richie with an uppercut. Shot to the midsection. Jab across the face. Went for another jab. Countered by Dynamite. A massive kick drops him into the cover. Counts 2. Still not enough to put away Richie Rich. Yeah, that cut on Dynamite really starting to open up. Richie shoots it back in the corner. What a lariat. Here comes Richie again. Big shot to the midsection. Drags him center ring. This could be a big moment for Richie. Pulls him off the knee. And now look at Richie. Richie's going up top. Dynamite's in perfect position. Now what a shot. And tosses him down. And now Dynamite taking time to glue to the SWW faithful. Super kick to Richie Rich. Off the ropes now goes Dynamite. What a boot counter. No. The counter from Richie. And look at Richie. Richie stalking Daniel Dynamite like he stalked his elbow. Off the apron onto Dynamite.
Yes, that's right.
Richie grabs and tosses Dynamite in ring. Richie now pinging the face of Daniel Dynamite. Oh, another counter though by Dynamite. Dynamite shrugged him off. Big jab though. Went for a shot. Now look at this. Look at this. Right the eyes by Dynamite. Dynamite taking advantage. Lariat to Richie Rich. 1, 2. No, it's not enough. Dynamite now. Going up top. Richie there cutting him off at the pass. Dynamite fights it off though. Dynamite off the for the Meteora, landed hard on the knee. Richie now in position to apply some pressure. Now look at him beating in on the forehead, the already bleeding forehead of Dynamite. Oh, but Dynamite with the knee. Oh, Richie rushed in with a lariat. Dynamite caught it. Now look at the roll through here. Count 2. Now the kick out. Kip up by Richie as well. Went for a jab. Dynamite counter. Went for a kick. Countered. Richie got him. Massive twisting cutter. Over the cover. Counts 2. A massive win for Richie Rich. Out of nowhere, that twisting cutter.
Here is your winner by pinfall, Richie Rich.
Richie was impressive tonight against Daniel Dynamite. No shout to Dynamite though. Both men came to play. But tonight, Richie Rich just happened to be the better man.
Well, hello SWW faithful and Club Rush. I'm very glad that I have this chance to, let's just say, reintroduce myself to every single one of you, because you may all remember me from episode 2 when I wrestled Stefan the Clerk. And now the fact is, yeah, I didn't come up on the winning end, but still I showed not only Rush, but I showed the SWW faithful what I'm all about, why I've been doing this for nearly 6 years, why the Romanian Lionheart is, without shadow of a doubt, one of the toughest guys to step in the ring with. And I'll give Stefan his credit. He beat me, he out-wrestled me, and for that I say congratulations, and I really hope I see you down the road again. But that's not really what I'm here to talk about tonight. Tonight I'm here because there have been a lot of rumors about a certain duos division, and I'm gonna be honest, I'm very pumped about it because, you know, usually for me, my goal would be to be the best singles wrestler. But I've done that over the last 6 years. Everywhere I went, I've won championships and I have accolades and achievements. But that's the past. And now I'm really focused on the future. My future here in SWW. And this duos division really brings some excitement in me. It brings a pure joy. Because I always liked tag team wrestling. But for me, in the 6 years I've been doing this, I've never really been in a tag team. So without further ado, I just want to say that I've made a great choice, because if I want to be doing great things, I don't really need to do that alone. And I found a great partner, and we will show the world that our passion and our experience in this business will take the duos division on Rush to the top. Isn't that right, Bradley?
That's right, Christy. We're ready to show what the duos division is all about here on Club Rush. So allow me to introduce myself. My name is the Ultimate Tiger, Bradley Ralph. I've been doing this for 8 years, and I'm damn sure ready to take this opportunity. You see, to all the duos in this division, we're here to show why we have all the experience in the time. As me being a tag team specialist, I know who I have, and I'm glad that I picked Christy as my partner. So guess what? The Ultimate Lionhearts, we're ready to show what we got here in Club Rush. Because when you end up on the ground, you'll be hearing the call of the wild, because that's the feline way, because the Ultimate Lionhearts are ready to show why we are unleashed.
The following contest is a women's match set for Regulation 1 Fall. Making her way to the ring from New Orleans, Louisiana, weighing in at 130 pounds, Kelly Rose.
Kelly Rose looking to show out here on Club Rush. But she, without a doubt, has her hands full with Big Boa. Can Kelly prove she belongs here? Club Rush keeps elevating. And you have to be able to keep up. Can she keep up tonight against Boa? Remains the question on everyone's minds. It's going to be a big question here tonight.
And her opponent, accompanied to the ring by Richard T. Wilson from Memphis, Tennessee, weighing in at 268 pounds, Big Boa!
And ladies and gentlemen, Big Boa is much more than a catchy theme song. Big Boa is a destroyer. And I'm excited to see her get into the ring tonight against Kelly Rose. An absolute powerhouse. So let's get right down to business. Kelly Rose taking on Big Bad Boa. And Boa's wasting no time leveling Kelly. Levels her again with the jumping lariat. And this is exactly what I'm talking about. Boa wastes no time leveling Kelly Rose. Went for the jumping hip attack in the corner. Countered out by Kelly. Kelly with a drop kick. Could be time for Kelly to take advantage. Countered from Boa. Boa, big shot, big chop, big shot again. Continuing to rain down the strikes is Boa. Big grounded forearm. Another one from Big Bad Boa. Oh, but no, the knee from Kelly Rose. There's the kick as well. He's going to have to use the educated feet to do damage to Boa. Now he's got her grounded. Oh, another shot to the face of Kelly Rose, and it levels her with a jumping choke. Now off the ropes with the axe handle. And look at the athleticism of Boa there with that seated senton. Now just deadlifts her off the mat. Plants her with the Uranagi. And Boa, like I said, using the strength to her advantage over Kelly Rose. Now he's got her locked into a grounded Cobra Clutch crossface. Showing out the technical prowess of Boa as well. And just lets it go. Kelly is struggling to deal with the size of Big Boa. Now, look at Boa. Boa's on the apron with Kelly. He's got her up. Oh my goodness! Massive Sayudo suplex onto the apron. Now sends her back in. And Boa taking in the Rush crowd. This is... Oh, but no, look at the up kick from Kelly. That drops Boa. This is a smart plan as well from Kelly Rose. Trying to take it to the top and do damage to Boa from behind. Ring District, what a drop kick. Into the cover on Big Bad Boa. Counts all, but not even a one. I guess technically a one count, but a kick out quickly from Boa. Boa caught Kelly, lifts her. Oh my God, she just flexed her and then sent her over the top. Now Boa, big shots, and levels her with a multitude of slaps. Boa now lifting up Kelly Rose. No, Kelly with a shot. Shot to the midsection again. Kelly sends her inside. What a move from Kelly Rose. 2. Oh, not even a 2 count. Kick out again at 1 from Big Bad Boa. Oh, and look at those educated feet driving Boa back into the corner. But Boa now shaking it off. Sends Kelly into the corner. Shots, no counted out from Kelly Rose. Rose whip for the forearm, counted out from Big Boa. Boa sends her back in. Boa with the shot. Look at the blows from Big Bad Boa. Oh, and now there's another shot. And look at Boa watching. Quickly, hip attack in the corner. Kelly Rose has tried to get inklings of offense in, but she has struggled to do so. Pounce over the top. And Boa, despite what the crowd here at Club Rush feels, Boa is executing at a high level here against Kelly Rose. And now Luke's got her by the hair and locks back in that Cobra Clutch crossface. And this might be a bad situation if you're Kelly Rose, because Boa's got it locked in. And you are not dragging Big Boa. Oh, but look at that, the elbows to Boa. Kelly off the rope, she's what she needed. Oh, but she gets leveled by Boa. Boa with the shots to the midsection. Counter from Kelly. Oh no, shrugged off. Went for a shot and Kelly's fighting back again. Kelly off the rope. Got caught by Boa. Sent inside. Tiger bomb. Now, stacking her back up. Shot to the midsection. Got her back up in a powerbomb position. Oh my goodness. Bah! Oh, and now Boa's up top. Boa with the splash into the cover. 1, 2, 3. A win for Big Bad Boa.
Here is your winner by pinfall, Big Boa.
Ladies and gentlemen, I think that there is a winner in Club Rush by the name of Big Boa.
Oh hey, glad you can make it. This is Helldivers, and we're back with another banger of a video. After last time's incident with our friend Raven Sylvester, I realized I could really use some help with these videos. I mean, I did have a whole team back in Arizona to do these stunts with. So while I'm here at Club Rush, I've got a friend or two to lend a hand. So please help me welcome to the Helldivers our newest daredevil, Sydney Greenleaf.
Oh, how's I'm happy to be here. I'm just really here to work the camera.
Anyways, this episode's gonna be the most magical one we've done. Why do I say that? Well, Sydney here happens to be a real-life warlock. Like, who can cast spells and stuff. So what does any logical person do with a friend like her? Why, see how many fireballs I can take to the face, of course. You ready, Sydney?
Yeah, as long as you're sure.
Oh my. I knew you were a fool, but I didn't think you were this committed to embarrassing yourself. Are you purposely ignoring my warnings, Destiny? Or did hitting your head on the pavement give you amnesia?
Oh, Raven. What brings you here?
Unlike you, Destiny, I am here to wrestle and perfect myself, not to chase unnecessary damage in the name of useless internet praise. Honestly, I am just almost concerned for your well-being and lack of preservation.
Oh, you watch our videos? What do you think?
Are you? Let me make this crystal clear for your Destiny. I am not your friend, and above that, I am not your fan. What part of me shoving you off that damn ladder made you believe either point was true? Not only are you an insult to this industry, you're an insult to this division and an insult to the time and effort your coach is even putting into you. So let me tell you again, leave Club Rush before things get too much for you to handle, little girl.
Hey, that's enough.
Excuse me, but who in the blue hell are you?
Just because Destiny isn't a properly trained wrestler doesn't mean she can't be here. She is putting him to work and actually cares about wrestling just as much as any of us.
You cannot be serious. You are actually defending this girl and her smear campaign against this sport?
I'm defending my friend from being bullied, and I don't take kindly to bullies.
Bullying, my dear. What you see as bullying is simply a peer wanting to help another. Clearly, Destiny's version of wrestling is more suited for, to put it lightly, a backyard, perhaps? I am merely giving her crucial advice. She just needs a more insistent approach, you see. And besides, if anyone here is going to be a target of bullying, it will be the one who showed up to a wrestling school in a cheap costume armor and cardboard accessories.
Why you...
Actually, Raven, you're right.
Oh.
What?
Yeah, I'm really starting to think about what you said.
She is finally coming to reason. I'm glad to see it, doll.
All my stunts, getting thrown into windows, trying to jump over cars and make it all flashy, that's not really wrestling. I really am just wasting Coach Cody's time.
Custody, you can't be...
No, it's okay, Sydney. This was all just a big waste of time. Actually, Raven, why not come on camera and tell us more about what you really think about all this Helldiver stuff? I want to record it so I can watch it later in case I ever try to do this again.
Gladly, doll. It's the least I can do for you, and obviously your viewers who definitely need to hear this. So where should I even start? The mere thought that unsanctioned and irresponsible tricks could be justified as wrestling in any capacity is a stain on the very principles of this sport. Wrestling is an art that takes years of work, discipline, and most of all, talent.
Sydney, now! Huh. Looks like our resident witch really can only take one fireball to the face. I assumed someone who thought so highly of themselves would be stronger when put up against, say, a wannabe like me. Yeah, that concrete isn't that comfortable, huh, Raven? Don't worry, guys. Helldivers isn't going anywhere, and I'm nowhere near done with wrestling. We still have a bunch of ideas and plenty of friends here at Club Rush to keep giving you the most extreme stunts we have to offer. Until next time. Ladies and gentlemen, the following is your main event of the evening, set for Regulation 1 Fall. Making his way to the ring from Manchester, England, weighing in at 210 pounds, the Limb Reaper, Jordan John Paul.
Alright guys, it's time to get into the main event of the evening. It's a major chance for this man right here, Jordan John Paul, taking on the Rush Heavyweight Champion in the form of the Windy City Savage, Rio De Niro.
his opponent from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, he is your SWW Rush Champion, the Windy City Savage, Rio De Niro.
Rio De Niro has been the standard bearer for Rush. It's a major moment here in the main event, like I said, for Jordan John Paul. But it's also a moment for the Rush World Heavyweight Champion to build some massive momentum to take on El Alador at Survivor Series. A big, big match here in the main event. Here we go. Rio De Niro, Jordan John Paul. Here we go. And it looks like this is not the kind of matchup you want to be in if you're Rio De Niro against John Paul. But now look at De Niro. De Niro switches the waist lock. De Niro's going to try to get the advantage, but look at the arm drag. Switches over into the side headlock. Goes JJP. Now De Niro and John Paul continuing to fight for an upper hand. Now the wrist lock by John Paul. De Niro struggling to keep up with the mat technicianry of Jordan John Paul. But now look at De Niro. De Niro takes the arm and wrenches it down into the mat. Oh, but another knee countered by John Paul. Both of these men striking for a chance to get the upper hand. Now we're going to get a break by the referee, and a massive right hand onto the Rush World Heavyweight Champion, Rio De Niro. Got to take shortcuts where you can get them. When you're facing the champion, went for the hollow point super kick, countered out by John Paul, and out wrenching on the nose is Jordan John Paul, and a stomp to the back of the neck. And now taunting over the Rush World Heavyweight Champion. Oh, and there's a boot as well to De Niro. Now what is this going to be from Jordan John Paul? Deadlift German. Rio struggling early with the technicianry of Jordan John Paul. Look at the lariat as well by JJP. Now big enziguri onto Rio while Rio was stunned against the ropes. Now look at this. Look at the Limb Reaper go to work. He's going to nail him with that arm bar. Oh, but look at the rollout from De Niro. De Niro gets him in a side head scissors and then tosses him. Big shot as well from De Niro. De Niro now rear naked choke locked in. Oh no, countered out. Jordan trying to get offense back his way. Look at Rick with the bicycle knee. Now De Niro with a shot to the spine as well. But now another counter by Jordan John Paul. Oh, but now another counter from De Niro. Both Jordan John Paul and De Niro going back and forth, and now takes down the arm, does John Paul, and relocks in that arm bar. Looking to do damage to the arm is Jordan John Paul. And now look, continuing to go after the arm of De Niro. Oh no, look at this. De Niro counters out. There's that head scissors again. Can De Niro get the offense he's looking for? Countered out by Jordan John Paul. Big shot to the back of the head. Another shot. No, countered by De Niro. De Niro now bringing up and bringing the crowd. The long sling blade. Into the cover. Counts. 2. No. Not enough to put down Jordan John Paul. Big kick to the leg. Another leg kick. Overhead chop. Went for a multitude of strikes to the midsection. Countered by Jordan John Paul. Whipped it to the corner. Shot. Another shot. 3 shots. 4, 5, and 6 raining down on De Niro from Jordan John Paul. Now look, he's got him up and plants him down. And JJP is working the World Heavyweight Champion right now to an excellent showcase. No, look, he gave Rio too much time. Rolled through by the champion. No. Rio rushes in. What a lariat to Paul. Now Rio sets him in the corner. Chop to the chest. Another chop to the chest. No, countered out by John Paul. John Paul now sends Rio into the corner. A big overhead shot. Another overhead shot. No, countered out by De Niro. De Niro now out of the corner. John Paul goes out of the ring. A smart technical strategy by Jordan John Paul into the roll-up. Here we go. Counts. 2 kick out. Oh, and Rio got caught. Cross face. A mad situation for the Windy City Savage with a roll through. And then a shot to the midsection of his own. Rio trying to gain offense back from a very, very skilled and very game Jordan John Paul. Whips him off and a big lariat to the champion. A very, very game Jordan John Paul here tonight in our main event. No, Rio counter, big elbow out of the corner. Look at De Niro, stop out of the corner. Into the cover, counts 2. No, not enough to knock off Jordan John Paul. Rio, now look at De Niro, standing moonsault, excellent by the champion. John Paul pulling himself up on the apron. Big shot. Rio looking to shift away. What a DDT on the apron. And a homage to the SWW World Heavyweight Champion. The teacher of the left hand path, Shannon Silvera with the pose there. Look at De Niro. De Niro eyeing up. No, he missed. He missed. And now Jordan gonna take advantage. Dead center of the ring. Guillotine. He's got him locked in the guillotine. Now look at the counters. The shots to the midsection. Rio pushes him off. De Niro, perfect time to pull back this match. No, John Paul again shuts down De Niro in the crowd heavily in favor of the Rush World Heavyweight Champion. Countered again from Jordan John Paul. Now he's gonna go, looks Saito suplex, counted out by De Niro. De Niro shoots through. De Niro's got him. Hollow point. Into the cover. Counts 2. No, a kick out from Jordan John Paul. The crowd here in Rush loving this match, chanting they're not worthy of a performance here by De Niro and John Paul. Into the cover now, after the boot from John Paul. A win over the World Heavyweight Champion would be massive, but no, a kick out. John Paul picking up De Niro. Shades him into the corner. Big shot. Lifts him top. Another shot. John watching closely. What a shot! Drives Rio to the ground. Now, both Rio and John Paul on the outside. And sent into the barricade. Goes De Niro. Now look at Rio and Jordan John Paul. Watch it. Slam out. Body slam on the outside. Damage being done to the Rush World Heavyweight Champion. And now look at Jordan complaining with the referee. He didn't see De Niro. Stop on the floor. A massive stop on the floor now. Rio getting Jordan back in ring. De Niro. Up top, De Niro could be looking. Went for the Phoenix Splash. Got caught. by Jordan John Paul. And now look at the arm trap arm bar. A perfect submission here from Jordan John Paul. Targeting the arms of De Niro. De Niro though with the roll through. De Niro on point. Into the cover on Jordan John Paul. Counts 2. And the ref was in prime position for the rope break by Jordan John Paul. De Niro now has got to try to close this one out. Eyeing up, sends John Paul back to the outside. Look at the Windy City Savage. Take flight. No! The counter from Jordan John Paul. Back into the barricade goes De Niro. This could be a perfect moment for John Paul to capitalize on the opportunity. Got him up, Death Valley driver. Countered out. Shot. Another shot. No, countered out from John. Another shot. Raining down on the champion. De Niro counters as well. Countered back. Both men jockeying for opportunity. Kane plays a factor again. Big shot. Now rushes in with another one. Pings him off the barricade. We got a count here. Who? Oh, look at De Niro in trouble. Spine first into the barricade. And look at Jordan. Jordan's going to break the count here. Picking up De Niro. It's going to be a bad position if you're Rio De Niro. And now, oh my God. And now, Rio is in trouble. Jordan John Paul has used the environment to his advantage. Back into the ring goes Rio De Niro, and Jordan John Paul is going to finish him. Here we go. An absolute perfect look at this. He's even gaining back advantage. He's got it locked in the rings of Saturn. Both arms trapped, the neck being wrenched on. It's a perfect submission moment. Look at the will to win by the Rush World Heavyweight Champion. The 12-6 elbows to get out of it. De Niro, big shot, another shot, kick to the midsection. Off the ropes goes Jordan John Paul, pop-up knee, into the roundhouse kick. De Niro, off the ropes, drop kick counter from Jordan John Paul. Big shot, Jordan now, it's going, suplex. Oh, here we go. A camel clutch applied on the Rio De Niro. You got to think of the damage that was done to the back of the Rush World Heavyweight Champion on the outside with the barricade. It's going to be a bad moment for Rio De Niro, but Niro gets out of it and a shot to the midsection. Hollow point countered. Oh, but Rio bringing it back to strike force into the pillar kick. De Niro eyeing up Jordan John Paul to put an end with a massive knee. No! Another counter from John Paul. Oh, now look at him take the arm. Snap the fingers of Rio De Niro. Shot to the midsection. Got him up powerbomb positioning. Into the cover. Counts 2. Not enough to put down the champ. And John Paul is starting to wonder, what is it going to take for him to beat Rio De Niro? You got to think, you got to ask a bunch of people here at Club Rush the same thing. Go ask Andre Simmons what it's going to take to knock off Rio De Niro. Jordan John Paul off the rope, countered by De Niro. De Niro, slave blade, roll through, drop kick to Jordan John Paul. Rio's going up top. Rio, with an elbow to the heart, into the cover. An absolutely beautiful elbow Now a kick out. An excellent showcase here in our main event. Oh, look, this could be prime possession. Saito suplex again. Oh, and now he's got it locked. Back in that camel clutch. Doing damage to the Windy City Savage. Oh, but look at Rio. Rio got out of it. Shot to the midsection. Rio, oh, but he gets shut back down by Jordan John Paul. After the enziguri. Counts. 2. Not enough to beat the champ. Rio has taken a beating here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my gosh, what a kick. And it continues to do damage to De Niro. Got him back up, powerbomb position. Could be all over here. Nails it. 1, 2, no. Still not enough to beat the champion. Look at this. No counter from De Niro. Could be perfect moment here. Could be prime positioning for Rio to get some sort of cup. What a massive body press. And here Rio feeding off of the Rush faithful. Rio. Oh, look at that. Jordan back up as well. Both putting back shots, and look at John Paul looking to shut him down. But Rio's not going to have it this time. Firing back. But now look at the shots from Jordan John Paul. Countered out by De Niro. Peppering the chest of one another. Oh, no counter from De Niro. De Niro, hollow pole countered. Oh, what is this from Jordan John Paul? What the hell was that? A suplex powerbomb by Jordan John Paul. Absolute perfect positioning. Into the cover. Count. 2. Another kick out by the Windy City Savage. There's only so much amount of damage you can take. Rio's got to mount a comeback here, or Jordan John Paul's going to finish it. Both men going back and forth. Who's going to get the advantage? Is it going to be the Windy City Savage, Rio De Niro, or is it going to be the Limb Reaper, Jordan John Paul? Back and forth. Rio cannot seem to get the advantage over John Paul. Here we go. Beating the hell out of one another. And it's De Niro who overcomes Hollow Point. Load and lock, ladies and gentlemen. Clip is ready. And De Niro has his full metal jacket into the cover. 1, 2, 3. A hell of a win by the Windy City Savage. What the hell is going on? The lights just went out here at Club Rock. El Alador! Oh my God! What the hell, Alador? No. No, Jordan already targeted the arms of De Niro. Come on, Alador! Oh my God!
You will never beat my monster, you bastard puñeta! We alone will stand at the mountaintop! We alone, surrounded by the fallen, dancing with cadavers!
The arm of Rio De Niro could be broken here. What the hell did you just do, Alador?